pop me in my mouth, I'm gonna lay your ass. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Quindy Avion, aka Tanae. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. Either way, you're welcome. Now, I already know I haven't been posting in a while, but I'm gonna get into all of that because your girl has been stressful in these streets. In these streets, I've been stressing, and I'm about to tell y'all everything about it. I'm about to tell y'all everything, literally. From the time I got suspended to the time I had to deal with this bullshit ass job, that fuck shit ass job, and just tell y'all everything what's been going on in my life and the reason why I haven't been posting. But before I do that, I'm not even gonna say like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to try to be I'm gonna really try to be like, I'm really gonna try to really be consistent, like seriously, because I haven't been doing that junk at all, but I'm really gonna try. Now if y'all hear something in the background, it's my grandma and her friend around there talking. They need them, well, okay, but I love them. But we gonna talk about my grandma too, because she be getting on my last motherfucking nerve, and I'm gonna tell you everything about it. So yeah, let's just get right into it. But before I get into it, y'all, I'm gonna need y'all to email me some questions or any concerns or anything like that. Not concerns, but email me some questions, like, so I can't answer emails, start doing my email videos. Cause y'all, I'm going to school to be a psychologist when I graduate. Y'all already know the deal. But anyways, so I'm gonna tell where I've been, why I've been stressing a lot, what's been going on in my life, and everything like that. So, as y'all know, the semester just switched last month. I think the semester switched. Let me back up. The semester switched last month, and like, I've really been stressing. I just hit my GPA looking real good, but it's just that it's just this one class that I'm struggling with, and I've never, okay, I'm 18 and I'm in 11th grade. That's because I got held back my 7th grade. I'm gonna tell y'all a story time about that, because that is the most dumbest reason. It's just dumb. I'm gonna tell y'all a story time about that though, so be prepared for that video. Class, US history. I hate that motherfucking class so much, for y'all. Like, the teacher, she is so late when it comes to our grades. Like, she don't give no fuck about our grades. Like, this lady, and she teaches things, right? She teaches stuff in like 2 days or 3. We'll learn about a subject or whatever, and then we'll have a test on it, and then we're on to another subject. If you know me, I do not like social studies at all, because I don't mess with social media. I mean, where the hell I come from? Where the hell I come from? Social studies, I don't. I said social media, bitch. Social studies, I don't really like it. I already did 2 social study classes. I've looked it up. I think I need this class because I really was gonna switch out, because I cannot afford to be having no 42 average grade. Now that's my average grade in her class, but I have all other A's except for her class, because she just so, like, I don't understand how she expect me to know something in 3 days. Like, girl, I understand I'm supposed to, but girl, like, no, it's something wrong with her teaching, because all my other history classes, y'all, I had no problem with. Like, I'm not a history type of person, and I know they talking too loud. Like, shut, hey, so anyway, so yes, that's been stressing me out. I don't give a fuck about that shit. All I know is I really want to pass, and her ass gonna need to hurry up and do what she gotta do, because I've been doing what I have to do. I've been doing my homework, and the thing about her class is, when you do your homework for her, if she put in a 0 and you don't do your homework, your grade will go down. But if she put in a 100, your grade will stay. So it's like you doing all that homework for no reason. She's the teacher. She gives me a lot of freaking homework. She gives us this long ass document of homework every day. Every day. I go to school Thursdays and Fridays, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I do it on the computer or whatever. And they give us homework Monday, Tuesday, and they're not supposed to give us homework Wednesday, but she's the only teacher that gives us homework on Wednesday. And bitch, I do not do it, because I don't know what kind of crack she's smoking, but I don't do it. March 1st, they talking about we supposed to be going back to school with everybody 4 days a week. And then March 8th, we're gonna go back to school 5 days a week. I'm stressing about that, because it's like, no. I'm going virtual. I'm trying to go virtual. I'm in the process of doing that. I'm trying to go virtual. So I will not be going to school to see those drug rats. I will not. So that's another reason why I've been really stressed because I've never had a 42 or a failing grade ever in high school. Like, yes, I did in Spanish. Dang, I kind of failed Spanish. But it's okay. It's not okay, but I'm going to make that up. But I mean, failing Spanish is understandable because that's a whole nother language that I don't even know. But social studies, that's understandable because I don't know nothing about no social studies. That's back in the day. This is the day. Why are we talking about the past for? So that's kind of weird. But let me go to the next topic. Dollar General ass. So y'all, I've been trying to find me a job and I finally got one. So the thing I don't like about Dollar General is the hiring process was really long. The process was so long just for me to want to leave on a second day. I'm about to tell you everything. So okay, it seemed smooth at first of all, I was unemployed when I first did my application there. I was in the hospital when I was getting my surgery. I'm gonna tell y'all a story time on my gallbladder surgery as well. I went into the surgery. They called me while I was in the hospital. I told them I would not be able to work until I recovered, so they said it was gonna wait on me. So I called them right when I recovered. They hired me on the spot. I did my interview, which wasn't even an interview. It literally was. She didn't ask me nothing. She asked me why did I want to work at Dollar General. I told her, and that was it. She transferred me to this other because the Dollar General I was gonna work at is like far. So she transferred me to one that's closer. So I was like, okay, cool. So I'm going to this one. I did not know nothing about no CBLs. She told me I had to come to do my CBLs, right? This is a week after I got hired. This is how unprofessional they are. So I wasn't working at all. And then she decides to tell me, oh, I can come in and do my CBLs or whatever. Now I had school. They knew about this. They all knew about this. So I had to come in and do my CBLs. And I already told them. They said the CBLs was 4 hours long. This Dollar General closed at 8 o'clock. I get out of school at 4 o'clock. I get home at 4:20, around 4:25-ish. The store I work at is like 30 minutes long. So when I get home, I have no time to eat. I have no time to do nothing. I have to get dressed and go straight to work because I get there on time. Now, the first day when I got there, they were so unorganized. And I couldn't really finish my CBLs. Those videos was very long, so I couldn't really finish my CBLs like that. I didn't even get paid for it. And I understand. She was like, yesterday, she was like, okay, I didn't pay you because you only worked 3 hours. I was like, okay, that's y'all. I have sickle cell. So the fact that it's cold as hell outside and my iron is very low. So when it's cold as fuck. So it's the fact that I came from school. School is very exhausting for me, just to let y'all know that. When I'm in school, I am literally not myself for a good 8 hours because I hate school with a passion. I don't like being around other energies that's not matching mine. I don't like being around people that I can't click with, and I don't like those kids at all. So when I'm there, it's like, I don't know why I'm here. I just wish I could be making money. I could be making money right now. And all the shit I'm not even gonna need when I graduate because I want to be a psychologist. What is U.S. history gonna teach me about being a psychologist? What? Nada. So, okay, so yeah, I'm come from school and to go for this lady to talk to me like this. So let me tell you what happened. So the first day I went, day before yesterday, I did my CBLs, but I didn't do them on time. I didn't start it at 5 o'clock. I got there at 5 o'clock. They was unorganized. They still had to put me in the system after they told me I was already in the system. And their computer was very slow. I had to restart some of the freaking CBLs. If y'all know, Dollar General CBLs is very long, 30 minutes, some of them 20 minutes, 10 minutes. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm supposed to get them done in 3 hours. But okay. So the next day, the manager comes in. And I come in at 5 again to 8 to do my CBLs. Yesterday, I did not do my CBL on time again because they still said they had to put me in the system. I went there yesterday. They had to give me a cashier number. I still couldn't clock it. Started on my CBLs 5:31. I remember this. I remind you, these CBLs is like 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 10 minutes. I'm trying to figure out. Just let me get in the story. So, yeah, I'm doing them. And then the man there, I think he's like the key ring or something like that. And they put me in the system 5:30 when I got started on my CBLs. And this man, I don't know if he couldn't count. He had to pull me off. He pulled me off the computer like a good 3 times. So he was wasting my time. He pulled me off the computer for like the time. he had to count his drawer, and I don't know if he couldn't count, he had to keep starting. Well, I basically had like an hour to do my CBLs. That's why I only completed 2 30-minute CBLs, because they kept pulling me off the computer doing all this other stuff. So when it was almost time for me to go, I guess the manager called him. He put her on speaker. I guess she didn't know I was in there. Like, she only did 2 CBLs. I don't know what she's doing. Go see what she's doing in there, because she can't do. I'm like, I'm in there listening to her, and he gonna try to put it off mute. He gonna try to put it off speaker, acting like I still can't hear it because it's loud. I'm like, I'm sitting there listening, and y'all know I just can't take disrespect at all. I can't. And I'm trying, but it's so hard. Like, y'all, I'm trying to change, and it's like people keep putting me, and I'm not gonna allow it. But yesterday she had me fucked up, because I was already cold as fuck in that room. That room is cold because I don't know why it's cold, but it's cold as heck in there, and it was cold outside. And I just got from school, and you yelling at me for some CBLs. Lady, if you don't get out my face with that mess, lady, if you... So I texted her. I'm supposed to go to work before all of this happened. She told me I'm supposed to be at work Tuesday at 3 to 8. I texted her or whatever. So I'm texting her. I told her, you know, this Tanae, give me a call, because I called her and she sent me straight to voicemail. So I texted her and she did not text me back. So I told her I could come in. Well, I didn't tell her that, but I told the other man, I was like, oh, I can come in tomorrow or Sunday to do my CBLs. He was like, oh, you're gonna have to wait to see if she gonna let you come do your CBLs. Bitch, I don't give no fucks about no CBLs. Fuck them CBLs and fuck that job. I'm not tolerating no disrespectful ass manager, because that's one thing about these jobs. Like, what the freak? Like, y'all jobs expect you to kiss their ass, but I'm not that type of bitch. Let me get to my grandma. Her toxic ass, y'all. She's another person that's about to catch my fade, on God. So I told my grandma everything that happened, because everybody know when I get mad, because it's all on my face, it's all on my grill. I told my grandma when I got in the car. She was like, what's wrong? I was like, oh, I told her everything what happened with the CBLs and the manager, all of that. And she acted like she understood. And when I woke up, I was very exhausted. I'm still worried about my grades. I still was trying to process the fact that all this time I was trying to get a job, I finally got a job. All this long hiring process I went through just for this to happen, and I don't even care about the job no more. Like I'm not even interested in working it anymore, because like, no, I don't have time. So I'm kind of like off it. I'm not with it at all. Like, so when I woke up, I did what I was supposed to do. I went to go get the clothes out the dryer, even though she didn't tell me to. So she should be thankful. Doing my thing, and my grandma walks in, and she's talking about, oh, you better call Dollar General or whatever. I'm like, the lady's supposed to call me to tell me when I could come in to finish my CBLs or whatever, because I already called her. Like, she's not answering. I don't know. I guess I'm fired. Yeah, my grandma, she started yelling, going off for me. I'm like, lady, y'all, I got some story time to take. Me and my grandma don't get along at all. She's very toxic. She thinks she could talk to me any kind of way, but I'm not the one for her to be playing with. She's a toxic individual. She's a good person, but she's too toxic for me. And I don't care how good you are. If you're toxic, and it's not good. Like, everybody thinks she's a good person. I'm not saying my grandma is a bad person. She is a good person when it comes to people, but she's toxic towards me. She calls me on my motherfucking name. She curses at me and shit like that, and she threatens, like, oh, you better stop talking to me like that, or I'll pop you in your mouth. I'd be like, grandma, if you pop me in my mouth, I'm gonna lay your ass. I mean that, because y'all, I moved here. I forgot. I'm gonna tell y'all the whole story, telling me why I moved here. It's because my daddy, and it's a whole lot of things, y'all. Y'all gonna see what my daddy did, but that happened, and I had to move here. I moved here when my 8th grade year. So I moved here. I'm 11. That was like 3-4 years ago. And the fact that she was trying to try me this morning after all that shit that happened, like, girl, you don't want it. You don't. And y'all probably think I'm disrespectful to my grandma. That is not the case. My grandma is very toxic towards me. I'm not a confrontational type of person. I'm very introverted. I love being by myself. But I do not like people disrespecting me, talking to me crazy. And she talks to me crazy. And she don't even know who she be talking to. But yeah, y'all, that's exactly why I haven't been posting like that, because I've been going through it, literally, like, just going through stuff. I got suspended for a freaking lighter, y'all. I was trying to be good this year. I ended up getting suspended all this stuff happened. Like, but on a good side, my brother hooked me up with another job. So shout out to my brother. That's my dude. Me and my brother gonna definitely get together because we look like twins. We look just alike. So me and my brother, we gonna definitely get together and make a video for y'all. I'm gonna make a video with my whole family because we all funny. Not my whole family, but my mom and my brother, my best friend. I'm gonna make a video with them because we all funny in this bitch. And y'all gonna be laughing y'all ass off. Literally, y'all ass gonna fall off. Okay, no. That is the end of this video. If you liked it, if you laughed, or anything like that, you know you gotta leave me a thumbs up because you know you wrong if you leave me a thumbs down without thumbs up in it. Without thumbs upping it, you're out of line. And subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. Text me, like, y'all, what's up? Like, what's good? What's really good? I want to give y'all advice. Like, I'm a psychologist advice. Like, y'all gotta definitely hit my email. You know. So yeah. And yeah, I don't know.